Hello guys! Today's video is going to be a very special video because as of the premiere of this video and tomorrow as I am recording this, it is the 5th anniversary of my Roblox account, which I created back in 2020. 2020 was quite the year. I'll just say that. And for such a great milestone, I have decided to take a trip down memory lane by looking at all of my old Roblox places. The first place that was created along with my Roblox account is called Ku1Guy0's place. Looking back, I probably should have changed that, but I don't have the Robux to. And I also kind of like the name for tradition's sake. So without further ado, let's start our journey. Honestly, I don't know what else I was expecting. It's literally just the old Roblox starter place, unless I made some changes that I missed, which I don't think there is. So let's move on to the next game, shall we? The next game is Ku1Guy0's place number 1, and I don't remember exactly what this is, but it's probably a train game based on my old interests, and it was created on April 24th, 2021, 4 days before my 10th birthday. So I was 9 when I created this. And as I've guessed, there is a shit ton of trains here. This was back when I was obsessed to death with trains and Thomas the Tank Engine. And I think these are all free models that have no editing made to them whatsoever. So I think it's a clusterfuck over here. There's no semblance of organization over here. That guy is very active for some reason. He keeps moving around. Anyways, let's move on to the next game. For some reason, the first place shows up twice, and I reckon that this is the exact same game as the other one. Spoiler alert. It is the exact same fucking game. Next up, we have Meme Game, 2nd edition. And even though that it's the 2nd edition of Meme Game, I decided to go do this one first because it's listed after the first one, and I'm assuming I updated the first Meme Game afterwards. Oh yeah, this is my country balls phase, right? And I have a bunch of gears in my inventory, including I just stepped on the morph that makes you lose your head and makes you slow for some reason. Alright, let's try out the other morphs. They probably won't work because morphs tend to get broken over time. The Paper Noob doesn't work. The Japan Cat Boy Country Ball also doesn't work. The American Ball, well, you can already guess. And finally, we have SpongeBob here for some reason. And it removed all of my gears this time. So if you ever wanted free headless, at least for a while, then I guess this is the game for you. Or not, because it's private, but still. I wonder what this morph would have been. Genuinely, I'm curious. Like, what was it? And was there a thing back there, like the other ones? Except for SpongeBob. Well, beats me. For the next game, we have Meme Game, the first edition this time. The tags edition had connection errors when I tested. I'm sure I meant like second, because that has the same amount of letters as second, but it didn't give any connection errors for me, so I don't know what 10-year-old me was talking about, or 10-year-old me. You can tell this is also in my country balls phase, because this noob is saying Argentina is white. I don't exactly know why, but I guess if any of you are into country balls in the Big 25, then you can tell me. We also have the ultra fast rainbow coil here, and it also and this time it's on a pedestal. Over here we have the old Germany block, and this inverted noob that's cowering in fear, and also because his eyes fell out. Then we have two paint buckets here. I don't know what they're for, but I guess 10-year-old me just put them there. And then the background is the skybox is an image of a hamster. This is peak 2021 humor right here. Just this giant omnipotent hamster staring upon this cursed world, forsaken by the Christian God long ago. Next up, we have a game simply titled Game, and this was in my Flamingo era, because despite there being tags in the description, and the first two, I can tell that this is supposed to say Sutart, which was a big icon in the Flamingo scene back in the day. And like many of the other games, this game is very bare bones. Here we have a model of Sutart for your entertainment. I don't feel entertained. You can tell this game was made in 2021 because there's an Among Us morph. And there's also Poland Ball, SpongeBob, and Mario for Mario 64. The Poland Ball morph doesn't work. The Among Us morph does the exact same thing as the SpongeBob morph. And the Mario morph actually works! Yippee! I am Super Mario on the PS4. Wahoo! Next up, we have another group of morphs, with a Sutart morph that does absolutely fucking nothing. Oh wait, it may be bald. Never mind. I'm bald now, and bald means I am sad, and being sad means I will kill myself. Then we have the guy from Party.exe, which also makes me bald, and sad, and depressed. And finally, we have a sword, which you cannot access. I wanted to commit violence. Oh wait, it gave me 2 of them. Yay! Yay! I have a sword. I'm going to slice. I'm gonna kill Sutart. Yay! Yippee! Yahoo! Yeah! 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 Hee hee! Okay, now it doesn't work. Shit! Next up, we have Baby, which was created on September 3rd, 2021. And this game is another game of morphs. I would know because I have played this off camera before. And this game has a simple morph of Uphill Baby. The cutest representation of babies in all of media. And unfortunately, it doesn't work. But I wanted to be a baby. I forgot to mention the inventory here. We have a speed coil, a normal speed coil, a gravity coil, and an apple. I thought this was going to be like the natural disaster survival apple, but I doubt that's even on the free model store. Excuse me. Next up, we have fighters. And description, for some odd reason, reads green. Nothing else, no descriptors, no anything. Just green. And it was created 4 days after the last game. Here we have another game of morphs. And here's the characters. First we have Nadja, who just removes your head. Next up, we have Nyo, which doesn't work either. Maybe the other side works. Oh. Well, it gave me his clothes. And it turned him into a, what? It turned into me! There's no way. Nyo is the mimic. Well, that's kind of terrifying. Next up, we have this character called Rokyo. And he also actually works. Kind of. He just gives you his clothes. Then we have Nightbot. And it doesn't seem to work. It's very common to have morphs that don't work, so it surprises me when they actually do. Next, we have the United States Country Ball. Again. And it just removes your head. I also was kind enough to put a gun that I'm shooting. Alright. Well, that was the gun. And lastly, we have not a morph, but a vehicle. A giant Sutart gunner robot. And what do you know? It actually works. Well, so that's the Sutart gunner bot. Next up, we have Kuon Zero's place number 8. And it was created on October 16th, 2021. And this is another game about trains. And it's supposed to be a kart ride game. But it's done very poorly. I mean, I was 10 years old back then, so, I didn't really know the, mechanics behind games, and here we have two dummies here for some reason that are nuclear. Well, that's place number 8. Next up, we have Train Exhibit Thomas and Friends. And the description reads, "Get inside trains and blow whistles. Diesel's coming soon." And this, unfortunately, you will not be able to see whatever beauty I have stored inside this game, because it is currently unavailable. But I guess you can probably guess from the title what it was supposed to be. Next up, we have Trains, and the description reads, "Train game." And it was created as the last game of, and it was created on December 31st, 2021. And as you can see, there are most certainly trains. Ooh boy, are there trains. Like 15 of them to be exact. Next up, we have content as a question, and the description reads, "I'm confused. Why does every time I try and test my games, why does it ask me to publish a starting place?" And it was also created on December 31st, 2021. And it's literally just an empty baseplate. I guess the only content here was the title, because it was a question about my confusion. Next up, we have YouTuber Place. And the description reads, "It was gonna be a Guess the YouTubers game, but I got a bit carried away. Anyways, hope you enjoy, smiley face." And it's actually the first game created in the year of 2022. And you'll see why, and you'll see that it was created in 2022. You will see. This is why. This is why. This is the reason why. This is the most 2022 to ever 2022 on this 2022. And right next to them, we have Shirtless Creekcraft. And we also have Scrimzox. And honestly, I don't see much else reasons why this is 2022. An awful attempt by Kai the Reactor to make a MoFlare model. I don't remember MoFlare, but they must have been someone I watched regularly. Welcome to my place. Me saying, yes, my avatar looks like this. And I had the noob avatar back then. And there's also a lankybox here. Next up, we have Drain Game, in parentheses, Western, and the description reads, Western Railroad. And this is yet another game about trains, and it's the one of the Roblox starter places with a bunch of excuse me. I'm sorry. Anyways, as I was saying, there are a bunch of locomotives located around here for some reason. Because, of course, there are. I was addicted to trains back then. Next up, we have racing game with colors and NPCs, in parentheses, boredom, which is actually publicly available, and you can play, I believe. And the description reads, racing game, what else is there to say? Oh yeah, it has walking NPCs and colored cars. And here we have K. Carl and G. Carl, for some reason. Attempted to teleport to a place that is restricted. Next we have Noob Jerry, Noob Caden, Noob Kevin. And we have other noobs here, including that one that's just walking there. And his name is Jordan the Forgotten. Well, he won't be forgotten for long. He's going to go into the limelight. Or not the limelight, the public. Next up, we have Micah. Next, we have Kitty, which isn't wearing a shirt, but I'm pretty sure they were at some point in time. Then we have two giants. One of them is named Mason, and the other one is named Marty. And then we have this NPC right here, which is the reason that this video idea came up to begin with. And you might be wondering, why does he look like that? Bro looks like corn on the cob. Ooh boy, I'm gonna have to explain this, aren't I? Back in the year of 2022, before humanity knew fire, this was my profile picture, or at least my logo. And as you can see, it is not aged the best. Because, you know, dream is dream. How more 2022 to early 2023 can you get than this? Anyways, now that you know a little bit about my past, which you will know more in the future, trust me, we have place number 15. And it has no description, but I'm assuming that it's about trains because it was created on February 4th, 2022. And I was still so obsessed with trains back then. Actually, no, it's not about trains. It's another game with NPCs. Here we have Bacon Ben and Noob Carter with a K. Then we have Noob Jordan, Noob Kennedy, this guy in a pink shirt that's just walking all over the place, Strawberry Toothpaste, another NPC of me, a guy named Spawner. Then we have Greg, Noob Avery, who I can talk to. You read my name. I am a test. Why are you a test? Because I am. Oh, okay. And then we have Josh. He's just sitting there. And then we have Noob Kellen. Okay. I don't think I know anyone named Kellen, but that's a name. And then we have a guy who's standing still called I Like Frozen Bacon. And then we have a Noob Alberts. There's a lot of noobs, and I was obsessed with them back in the day. Hold up, but because there's something I forgot to mention about the racing game. Because in this desert area of the map, we have another NPC called Tekuyak, which is a very unusual name. And now he's... Well, he was hugging the wall. He really likes the wall for some reason. He's near it a lot. And he just hurt himself by walking into the cactus. What a dumbass. You know that cactuses hurt, right? You learned that in school. Anyways, I'm being a bit too mean, but this guy has a lot of this guy is very well, I don't know how to describe him, but he's technic. I don't know what I was thinking with that name. I guess I just liked languages back then, and I'm still kind of fond of them now. So that's something to. So that's another lore drop for you. Next up, we have Explain the Lore (Train Museum), and this game was no joke. It was intended to garner the attention of the MatPat. Yes, I am. Your ears are not pulling your leg. It is really what. It is legitimately what 10-year-old me thought would get the attention of game theory, and as you can see. I have decided to let it be known, or something. And this is the game. A bunch of trains on a track, and a bunch of other trains in this pond, in these ponds right here. And also 2 mountains, and a bunch of rocks. Yeah, 10-year-old me actually thought that this would be the next game theory video, and I was very ambitious back then. Let me tell you that I made a lot of stuff back then, and I thought it would go big, but now I realize that it probably won't, despite how much love I put into it. Actually, this isn't very much effort. Next up, we have Scrap for Sale. And it was created on February 5th, 2022. I really liked making these games back then, didn't I? And this game is filled with a bunch of trains. This time, a normal version and a version with the Roblox scrap texture put on them. There's quite a bit of rust here, isn't there? Next up is place number 18. Another description in this game, and it was also created in February. Lots of these games were created in February. Why February specifically? I don't exactly know. But I do know that I have a controller and there are some model trains here. And they don't have a track. And the remote doesn't work. And this is part of a larger subgenre of Roblox train games called RO scale. And it was pretty popular. It's pretty popular, at least when I was an avid train fan. Next up, we have (alpha Sonic game. And this is part of my Sonic phase. And as you can probably guess, This game has never left alpha. Let's see what it looked like. Let's see what it looks like in its permanent alpha stage. I don't necessarily know what's going on here, but there are a bunch of balls, and there's also a sonic totem pole and a bunch of mushrooms. Maybe the mushrooms are emanating these mysterious balls. Maybe, I don't know. And there's also a noob here for some reason. Maybe he's an NPC? Maybe I can talk to him? No. It's just a mute NPC known as Noob Carl. And as you can see, noobs are a pretty common occurrence in these games. And next up, we have the 20th place, which doesn't have a description and was once again made in February. Let's see what this game is all about. Communism. This is a very 2022, I can tell you that, because there's a bunch of Russia-Ukraine war stuff here. And this is very Russian. Honestly, I don't really feel comfortable around this game, so I'm just going to go. I don't know if I don't know what side 10-year-old me was on, but I'd like to not be in here any further. After that, we have sign test, parentheses, couldn't edit. And as you can probably guess, there's a sign here with only the default text. Well, actually 2 signs. And I couldn't edit either of them. Probably because I was stupid. Probably because I was stupid and didn't know how Roblox Studio worked. Next up, we have Cosmoblocks. Description reads, a game. And it's a pretty bare bones game. I would know because I have played off camera this game too. Here we have all this game has is a vast empty terrain base plate, a space themed background, a Carl NPC from the hit game NPCs Are Becoming Smart, and a Carl morph, which doesn't work in the slightest. Next, we have failed automatic track test, which in its description reads, I tried doing automatic track trains. It failed. Let's see how it failed. Well, the trains aren't moving, and there's also a pad here. I wonder what it does. It doesn't seem to do anything. And for some reason, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is over here in the distance. Very of the time humor, I might say. Now we have place number 25. And it was created on April 9th, 2022. And it has no description, so what can we expect from this game? I don't know what's happening here, but it seems that these train cars are careening off the edge. And now they're gone. As you can see here, it is a train crossing. And we have 2 locomotives that are staying put and floating in midair somehow. Next up, we have Untitled Game. And the description reads, I was originally going to make a logo game, but I couldn't find the model portion, so it's just an empty base plate. Well, I don't need to play this game to know what it's like. Next up, we have another game which is unavailable. and it's also titled Untitled Game. Oh snap! Now I have to make my own models now. Well, I didn't. I just somehow closed the free models section and didn't know how to add it back. Then we have Just Let Me Use Other People's Models, Roblox. And its description reads, okay, so a little context. One day I decided to make a Roblox game when I saw something shocking. The model place that was usually there was gone. I was kind of disappointed and worried, because how do you expect me to make models as good as Speedy Skip does? And is this just me, or is this happening to anybody else? No, 2022, Lucas. I don't think it was happening to anybody else. I think you're just a dumbass. And it's an empty base plate with a single part on it. So that's the game. Next up, we have Kuon Guy Zero's place number 29, which was created a month after my 11th birthday. And it's the back rooms. Well, I'm in danger. Oh no. That's the monster noise. That really jump scared me, and you can't hear it, but it's playing incessantly now. Where is it? Show yourself! Show yourself to me! Cowardly beast! Well, I don't think it's gonna come to me anytime soon. So, that's the game. Next up, we have Asset World, which was created on June 12th, 2022, and it was last updated on December 19th of that year. And its description reads, all the unused assets lie here. This is a museum of unused assets left to the elements. Gaze at them while you can. Ooh, ominous text. Ooh. As you can see here, there are a lot of trains, as was my obsession back then. And then we have a bunch of logos over there, including but not limited to LG, Nickelodeon, Nintendo 64, and Viacom. And then we have this noob, who has been rusted over. And then we have this wall of the backrooms, which is somehow rusted over. Why is everything so rusty? It was at this moment at which I found a note that was lying on the ground. Its words haunted me with my mind's eye, reading them out loud to me. Text label. There's also a Minecraft villager here for some reason. He's just here. I don't know why. And here we have the grab pack from 2021, an indie mascot horror game, Poppy Playtime. And it works. I think I just deleted that model from existence. Ooh. Oh my goodness! Well, they do say a bunch of things about not knowing your own strengths. And here we have the Roblox. And a force field version of Roblox. And we have a dummy made of every single material ever. one made of foil, one made of rust, one made of bricks, one made of light, and the list goes on. We also have 2 rainbow spawn points. They're the rainbow. Next up, we have a game resembling of my Five Nights at Freddy's era, which was around 2023 to 2024. And it was created on July 11th, 2022, and last updated on October 22nd, 2022. Some morphs might not work properly. Well, I'm willing to bet that all morphs don't work properly. And we have everything. Every single Five Nights at Freddy's character is here. And then we have Faceless Luke, Wither Bonnie Rico. Oh boy. I created my own Five Nights at Freddy's OCs back then. Jesus Christ. And alas, we come to our final game. The final game that I ever created on Roblox, which is known as Color Test. And it was created on July 13th, 2022, and last updated on October 22nd, 2022. And the description reads, kind of like Color Block, only it's a test of all of the colors. Let's see what this is about, shall we? It's pretty straightforward, but for content. And as the title may suggest, it's every single color. From red to a yellow to blue to purple to brown to black. Every single color is in this game. And with that game, I stopped making games on Roblox altogether. At least until I found Retro Studio. Well, Retro Studio Games could be its own video in its own right. But for now, this brings our journey to a close. I have explored every era of my Roblox developer career, from the good to the there. I don't even think there's any good, but still. And honestly, my building skills have really improved since those last few games. That's what 3 years and a presidential election does to you. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope that I can continue to be on Roblox and maybe even create some more games. And if you are free to comment your thoughts on all these games. Anyways, that is the 5-year anniversary special, and I'm so glad to be 9 years old on Roblox. Not 9 years old, 5 years old. Goodness me. Anyways, bye!